Just buzzing around Maribor Airport in the RV-10, getting a feel for the aircraft, and I've got to say it feels very nice to fly. It's very sprightly, sitting on 120 knots right now. It's got lots of grunt. Let's do a steep turn to the left. So heading northwest, let's go back to the southeast. Okay, turning. Going to throttle back and see what happens to the airspeed. It's going to come down from 120 to about 100. That's pretty modest. Let's do some touch and goes. So gear's already down, I got the throttle back. Do another one of those tight turns here and drop the flaps once we're lined up. Back at 100 knots turning, watching at airspeeds, coming back to 80. Gonna go to flaps 1, add some thrust. Nice and responsive. Throttle back. Nice. Absolutely fluid flight model. Touching down at about 80, I think. Pretty much. Several touchdowns for the price of one there. Let's do another one. Alright, it's flaring. And yeah, it likes to float. That was about 3-point touchdown, I guess. Suspension's beautifully done. Look at it, all the independent struts bouncing around there. As you can see, a very short takeoff run as well. Do one more touch here. Coming into 70 knots, 60. I'm holding the stick back, holding it back. I'm only on flaps 1 too. Okay, let's try flaps 2 next time. Taking off, flaps up. About 90 knots in the turn there. Flaps are up. Checking, yes. Wow. So easy to fly. Beautiful. Gorgeous paint job. Right, let's try again. This time I'll go full flaps. And I'll extend a little bit to the south. Throttling back. Boy, it gets up to max. It's about 170 knots there. Very sporty. Okay, get back to 120, start the turn. Let's go back to the undercarriage camp. 100 knots, flaps 1 come out. About 90. Probably too fast, but anyway. 80, I'm going to go full flaps. Beautiful animation. Right, now I reckon we should land about 60 with full flaps, my guess. About 70-ish at the moment. Nice and stable. Now, unlike many aircraft on full flaps, I'm finding this nice and controllable. Bit of backstick in there. Very shallow approach, of course. I'm looking for a minimum speed. There's 50 knots. It's got to be...
Generic Hotel Victor Tango, contact approach on 127.23.
And there's our still warning. Just as the ATC inopportunely butts into my stream of thought. Okay, let's go back to flaps 1. Throttle up.
127.23, generic Hotel Victor Tango. Goodbye.
And easily rotates around 60 knots. Okay, throttle back. Full flaps again. So it seems like around 50-ish. Full flaps, yes. Getting the nose down. Whoa, coming down quick, flaring. We're going to get a stall warning about now, I reckon. No. Well, that was around about 50 knots. So there we go. There's a nose wheel steering working nicely. Beautiful aircraft to fly. Highly, and look at the great visibility. Highly, highly recommended.